Stop scrolling right now. Yes, you. This isn't just any video, and it's not for everyone who sees it. Few people, only the ones heaven chose, will feel this message pull at their spirit the way you do right now. Out of all the people who will see it today. That's because you were picked to be here at this very moment. You didn't just happen to end up here. God planned for you to come here. This is not a mistake. This is a call from heaven. Pay close attention, because if you click away in the next few seconds, you will miss the breakthrough that God wrote just for you before you were born. The enemy is already saying in a low voice, "This is just another video." He's scared though, because he knows that your spirit will awaken as soon as you hear what's coming next. The way you feel will change, and chains that have been around for years will start to break. The person I'm talking to is close to giving up. They have cried alone in the dark, wondering if God even remembers them. While you waited, you saw others get miracles and felt like you weren't seen, heard, or remembered. But right now your name is being yelled from heaven. It is written in golden light on a scroll that angels carry in front of the throne. They were sent out with specific instructions about you. They're moving while you listen. Stay put. Don't scroll down, because before this message ends, something deep inside you that has been dormant, buried under hurt and sadness, is about to wake up again. I can already feel it stirring in my spirit. The sound of someone calling your name. The sound of the door to heaven opening. It's written down what's going to happen in your life, written a long time before you were born. Your heart is beating fast right now, which is proof. Heaven is getting close. Right now is your divine moment, and you can't miss it. I've picked this very moment to remind you of something you forgot. Your life isn't a mess. The path you take is not by chance. It was written with care, sealed with purpose, and led by love that you are a part of a divine sequence. Every wait, detour, and heartbreak you've been through has not been for nothing. I've been writing about redemption in every chapter. But now I've brought you here to wake you up, to stir up what's been sleeping inside you, and to make you aware of my voice again. This is the sign you've been praying for. If you asked me if I could still see you, I would answer with thunder in the dark. I see you. I've seen you all along. Now I want you to pay attention, because something holy is happening that needs your whole heart, your whole attention, and your whole surrender. Do not forget about this. Don't just brush this off as another moment that will end. Even now, people will try to distract you by telling you that you need to do more important things. But this is the most important thing right now. This pause was planned by heaven itself. The sound of my calling can be heard in every heartbeat. I'm giving life to something inside you that has been dying. The places that are tired are getting stronger because of me. I am waking up a destiny that has been sleeping for a long time. You can't keep walking while thinking about other things. You can't ignore the soft pull on your heart any longer. This is the moment that God wrote for you before you even breathed. Things that were never meant to be yours alone have been weighing you down. You tried to keep things together, even though you felt like you were falling apart on the inside. You've prayed out loud in the dark, not sure if anyone heard. I heard all of them. I caught every tear you hid. I was there for you in every fight you thought you were fighting by yourself. Now I'm coming back into your life, not as a faraway God, but as the person who was there with you the whole time. Stop and look up, I say. Listen up, because I'm about to change the page in your story. Writing, I am nothing without you. Lord, if He is the breath that keeps you going. If you trust Jesus to cover and protect you, leave a comment that says, "Jesus, be my unshakable defender." This break is a sign of mercy. It's not anger, it's love. I'm stopping you before you go too far down a path that will make you feel down. I'm stopping you because I can see something you can't yet. I see the traps that look like opportunities coming up ahead. I see the distractions that don't seem dangerous but cause time to pass. Before you waste any more time on things that were never meant to make you happy, I'm calling you back. Do not fight this moment, my beloved. It's holy ground. Heaven is getting closer, and I'm calling your name in a whisper. We haven't forgotten about you. You are not hidden. You have been seen, chosen, and marked by God to change. I can feel your heart beating faster right now. I can tell that something inside you is moving with fear and hope. That's because my voice is known to your spirit. Even if you don't understand it, you can feel that holy pull that tells you this is more than words. This is a revelation. It's life. I want you to remember that I picked you for something better before you made your first mistake or felt your first heartbreak. In order to break up your routine, I'm here because you have been losing track of my presence. When I whispered to you, you let the noise of the world drown them out. But now I'm roaring softly into your spirit. Get up. This moment was meant to be for you. Right now you are in a divine crossroads. Heaven's timing has now coincided with yours on earth. This is where fate wakes up. Right now, you don't need to understand everything. You only need to receive. Stop trying to figure things out and just believe. Know that I love you so much that I would stop time to be with you. You should think that I planned this meeting because I don't want you to miss what's coming. Do not think that the peace that is coming over you now is a coincidence. My presence here proves that this is real. Put everything down. Take deep breaths. Pay close attention. Take in the change inside and outside of you. Things that can't be seen are moving. There's movement in the sky. You are now in a time that was written before the stars were born and before anyone said your name. I knew you back then. I now know you. I'm also here. This is your divine interruption, your call from the beginning of time. And you're right where I always wanted you to be. Here it is, in this holy stillness, giving me attention. Before there was a sunrise, there was nothing. Before the oceans learned how to move with the wind. I saw this happen. A long time before anyone spoke your name. It was already etched in my heart. You are not a last-minute thought. You are an intentional act from God. Each breath you take is a part of a story that began in heaven. A story that I wrote myself with care, purpose, and accuracy. There is no chance that this moment is happening right now. It is the progress of a plan I made before time began. I knew you would need to be reminded of who you are and whose you are one day. Today is that day. This is the moment that heaven has been waiting for, the moment when I will speak to your heart and remind you of my eternal plan. I saw more than just flesh and bone when I thought of you. I saw light. I could see fate. It looked like I saw a soul that could carry my presence into a dark world. I shaped your heart to be kind, your mind with new ideas, and your spirit was so strong that even storms couldn't wipe it out. I watched as time went by and events changed you. Even though pain tried to change the way you looked, my fingerprint is still on you. I never stopped calling you worthy, even when you didn't believe it. I never took my eyes off of you, even when you thought no one could see you. I love you more than anything else in the world. A love that started before you were born and will last until the end of time. You were picked for this meeting. You were chosen to hear my voice today, not as a whisper in the distance, but as a direct call from the beginning of time to your heart. There was a thread I wove through every moment you thought was random in your life. Every turn you took, every night you cried because you didn't understand, and every season of silence when you felt alone, I saw it all. It was me who watched, led, and waited for the right time to bring you here. So, the times you thought were delays were actually times when things were lined up. The heartaches you thought would destroy, you turned out to be the fires that made you stronger. You thought your prayers weren't answered, but they were really seeds growing in soil you couldn't see. I was making you ready for what you were about to do, but you couldn't see it. The fact that we are meeting again shows that I have never left you. You've reached the time that was planned before you were born. This is the hour when purpose starts to shine through and confusion starts to fade. I've seen how tired you look. I know the pain you felt in your heart when you didn't know if your life had any purpose. Because the road was so long and painful. You have asked yourself why you had to go through so much. But, my love, every tear you shed was part of a holy exchange. All of them were used up. I got them all together, and each one watered the ground so that it will now bear fruit in your life. You didn't know it, but you have been walking through preparation. It all built up to this set time, the waiting, the wondering, the breaking. You had to go through valleys with me so you could learn to rely on me. You had to learn how to listen, so I had to let it be quiet. I had to close some doors so that the one I'm opening for you now would lead you straight to your destiny. My child, do you get it? You were chosen even though the pain that made you feel like you were forgotten. I picked you to tell stories that would one day comfort other people. I picked you to walk through fire so that you can show others that I am still faithful while they are on fire. I picked you to be a mirror for my light, not because you were perfect, but because your heart stayed open, even though it was weak. This meeting, this moment, is not the start of something new. It is a continuation of something very old. It is the realization of what I saw when I thought of you before the world was made. You were never forgotten. People have always known about you. I spoke your name into my plan the same way I spoke the stars into being. When I split light from darkness, I also split your purpose from the mess. Every part of your life was planned out ahead of time. The storms that tried to destroy you only made your roots stronger. Betraying you hurt you, but it brought you closer to my arms. The unanswered questions that were bothering you were really just doors to more information. People have asked me if I really see you. And now I can say for sure that I have always seen you. I have seen every breath, every heartbeat, every sigh, and every moment of strength and weakness. I've been with you through all of the quiet nights. Now I'm going to tell you the truth. All of that led to this divine meeting, this holy conversation where the present moment meets eternity. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. Loved one, nothing about your life has been a waste. My story will bring honor to my name and comfort to your heart. Every lesson, every loss, and every victory has been divinely woven into it. You were told by the enemy that I had forgotten about you and left you in your pain. But I was calling your name in the wind of mercy, even when you couldn't hear me. You felt like giving up sometimes, but I was there with grace to carry you when you didn't have any strength left. I've seen how you kept going even though you were carrying a lot. I saw how hard you tried to smile even though your heart was killing you. I also saw how you kept saying prayers in the dark even though you weren't sure if I was hearing you. Now you know I heard everything you said, and this is my answer. You have now reached the point I planned for you from the start. Now is not a normal time for you to be standing there. This is an appointment from God. The stars and the earth are lined up for this meeting. The hands that made galaxies are now trying to touch your heart. The voice that spoke the world into being is also speaking to your soul. This is the hour when you realize that you have always been here on purpose. You are a part of a plan that is so big and holy that even angels are amazed at how I have used you. You may have felt like no one could see you, but all along you have been surrounded by divine plan. I planned every detail of your life. Each delay was a setup. Every setback was a chance to try something new. For each prayer that wasn't answered, there was a new chapter to be written. Now I'm going to turn the page. Feel it. The shaking in your spirit isn't fear, it's recognition. This truth is in your heart because it's where you were born. These words have been said to you before. They are in your soul. The memory goes back to the moment before you were born, when I whispered your purpose into existence. It's that same voice calling again. I'm waking up what you thought was asleep, stirring up dreams you thought were dead, and giving you hope you thought was gone. Right now is the time when prophecy comes true and what was written in heaven starts to happen on earth. Don't question how you feel right now. This is my presence letting you know that you are exactly where you should be. The chills running down your spine, the tears in your eyes, and the silence in the room. These things show that heaven is close. I'm here, my child. The person who knew you before you were born is giving you life again. Every hard thing you've been through has brought you to this point. You got here after every loss. You've been walking toward this meeting since the beginning of time. Now look up and see that this is holy ground. You are in the middle of a revelation from God. You are seen. People know who you are. You are loved more than words can say. This is the message that heaven sent you before the world was made. And I, the one who made you, have been waiting to say these things. Your whole life has been a preparation for what I am about to do next. You were chosen for this very moment. as I watched you walk through valleys so deep that not even your reflection could see yourself. My beloved child, I loved you. I've been through nights when I couldn't fall asleep, when your heart hurt with questions that were too heavy to say out loud. I was there when you tried to smile for other people, even though your heart was shaking. I have never forgotten how much pain you were in. I took every tear that fell in silence and held it. My throne heard every sigh you let out when you thought no one was listening. It was like a prayer. You thought I wasn't there because of the silence, but I was always close. I was in the air around you, in the silence between your breaths, and in the presence that you couldn't see that kept your heart beating, even when you felt like giving up. You've been through seasons that seemed never-ending, betrayals that broke your trust, losses that took away your joy, and disappointments that drained your hope. You asked me why I let it happen and why I didn't stop it sooner. But child, every breakup, storm, and dark night you went through was not a punishment. It was making. It was getting ready. It wasn't like I was watching you suffer from the outside. I was with you in the middle of the storm. You thought you were going to drown when the waves got really high. But I was the hand you couldn't see holding you above the water. God, are you still here? You asked yourself in the quiet. I said in a soft voice, I never left. You see, my dear, pain has a language that heaven really gets. That place isn't a sign that I'm not there. It's often where my presence is strongest. I cried with you when you cried. I felt your pain when your heart broke. I could hear your spirit groaning when you couldn't find the words. I turned every pain into a prayer that moved heaven itself. You thought your cries were lost in the darkness, but they could be heard in the halls of eternity. I wrote down every tear, not to remind you of the pain you were going through, but to use it to tell the story of how you were saved. You have been through a lot that has all been worth it. All of my wounds have been ways for my mercy to come in. Remember those times when you thought you wouldn't make it and told yourself, I can't do this anymore. Those were the times when I held you. That strength that made you want to take one more breath and face another day was me, but you didn't know it. I prayed over you when you ran out of words. I became your base when you were too weak to stand. I've never been far away from your pain. Living in it, I've changed it from something that tried to hurt you into something that will soon define your victory. I'm sure you've thought about why some people left, some doors shut, and some prayers seem to go unanswered. Why did this have to happen? You asked. Even though you couldn't hear me, I was telling you in your heart. Because I'm getting you ready for something you can't see yet. I saw something you couldn't. I kept you safe from things that would have broken you beyond repair. I didn't want the storms to destroy you. Instead, I wanted them to make your roots stronger. I knew that anything weak would not stand up to the wind coming your way, so I let the shaking make you strong. I knew that the heartaches you went through would make you more compassionate, which would one day help heal other people. I knew that the times that felt like they were coming to an end would eventually turn into chances for new starts. If you want to be with Him, type, Father, you alone know my heart. I have been with you through every chapter, my child. I was with you when you laughed so hard it hurt, and when you cried so hard it felt like there were no more tears to cry. When other people got it wrong, I stood by you. I stood up for you when you couldn't, when you were being judged for choices no one else could understand. I held you close when it was quiet, and no one else could see your shaking hands or your pillow stained with tears. I wasn't gone during your darkest nights. I was the spark of hope that wouldn't go out. "Hold on," the whisper said. "It's not over yet, so." What felt like being left alone was often really protection. What seemed like silence was often just a plan. Often, what looked like loss was just the cutting back that made room for better things. When you prayed for me to take away your pain, I worked through it and turned it into something holy. I have touched every scar you have with grace. Every wound you hide, I breathed health into it. You're not so broken that it can't be fixed. You are being changed into a vessel that holds more wisdom, compassion, and strength than you ever thought possible. Do you remember times when peace came over you quickly, like a soft wind blowing through your soul? That was me. When you laughed again after being sad for a long time, that was my happiness coming back to you. When someone was kind to you when you needed it most, that was me showing up through them to let you know I haven't forgotten about you. I have been there for every detail and worked behind the scenes to make even the worst parts of your life into steps toward your goal. Their goal was to destroy you through pain, make you angry, and make you think you were by yourself. But I made it holy. I used the same things that were meant to break you to make you stronger. Without a doubt, the beauty I made from the ashes will stand the test of time. What was meant to be bad, I've been writing to be good. Every broken heart you've been through is now part of your testimony to God. You walked through a holy fire that was meant to refine you. The heat was strong, but it didn't burn you. It made you clean. It showed the gold I put inside you from the start. My beloved, look back and see how grace found you again every time you thought it was over. You always said, "I can't." In a whisper, mercy said, "You can." I taught you that my love is the only love that never fails every time you were lied to. I was showing you that my acceptance lasts forever every time I turned you down. You've never gone a step by yourself. If you thought you walked on the sand, those marks you see there are mine. You were too weak to carry yourself, so I did it for you. There is no reason for you to be a victim. You are a vessel for God's plan. Every bit of pain you felt has been marked by my hands and turned into strength. Those hard nights gave you the compassion, wisdom, and strength that even you are surprised by. Things you thought would hurt you have turned out to be tools that help you. I'm going to use to lift you up. I'm still reading your story. I'm only telling you why the pain had to come first. So, my child, rest. If you lay your head on my heart, the truth will sink in deep. I was there for every broken heart. I was the comfort you couldn't see. During every storm, I held you down. I was your steady hand through all of your losses. Not a single tear, cry, or silent prayer went by without my seeing it. What you thought was random was well thought out. You thought there was chaos, but there was divine dance. I was writing beauty into your pain for a long time before you had time to notice. That's why I'm telling you now that your pain was not in vain. Your tears did not go to waste. Your grief has become strength, your wounds have become wisdom, and your struggles have become a testimony. Every sad thing was a sentence in the story. I've been writing about your life. I have always known that I was never absent, never late, and never uninterested. When you finally see the whole picture, you'll understand. I have always been with you, and every shadow has been a way for my light to shine through you. Now, that light will take you into everything I've planned for you since the beginning, healed and whole. Your time has finally come, my beloved child. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. As I turn the page of your life's divine story, the unseen clock of heaven has struck a holy moment. What was put off is now being released. Things that were hidden are now coming out. It's not just another day, this is a holy point in time. The moment that will never be forgotten, when old seasons end and new ones begin. God's calendar has now reached the time I set aside for your breakthrough. I'm putting things back together that were all over the place, finding things that were lost, and opening doors that no one can close. The change may not be visible to the naked eye yet, but it's already happening in your spirit. Changes are happening around you because I, your Creator, spoke. When I speak, creation responds. So much time has passed since the last time you were able to move freely, and you almost forgot what it was like. Many of you have prayed, fasted, cried, and thought about when things would get better. You have been in the space between hope and despair, between promise and fulfillment, and there were times when you thought your story would never end. But I'm telling you now that the waiting season is over. Nothing about it was ever meant to last. It was a place where things were getting ready to happen and where faith was growing strong roots. You were getting ready for this divine moment during every quiet season, delay, and unanswered prayer. The time for being still is over. Now is the time to move. My child, this is the turning point. This is where what you believed in faith will start to show up in real life. Feel it. You can't explain the shaking and the stirring in your spirit. That's heaven calling for a change. It is the rhythm of destiny coming true. There are cracks in the doors you thought were shut for good. The chances you thought were gone are coming back to you. I'm bringing life back to what you buried in sadness. Once dead dreams are coming back to life. The ground is moving because I'm moving your steps around so they fit perfectly with my plan. You've made it through the desert and are now on the edge of a good thing. This is not the end of your journey. It's the start of the end of your journey. I know the fights you had to go through to get here. I remember the tears that helped your faith grow. I understand how hard it was to keep going. But pay close attention. Those burdens are being lifted. The weight that has been on your shoulders is going away right now. When I'm with you, the spiritual chains that kept you stuck in patterns of delay are breaking. You won't bring the pain of yesterday into the promise of tomorrow. Once, your pain was what made you who you are now. It's your testimony that makes you stronger. The stones that were meant to block your way are now being used to build the steps that will take you higher. Now is the time when things start to fit together. Heaven has been setting up conversations, chances, and meetings that you couldn't see that all add up to fulfill what I promised a long time ago. You have been walking by faith while I have been quiet at work. The silence is ending though. I'm going to speak again, and my word will not be taken back. Because I am letting go of acceleration, the air around you is full of hope. Things that took years to build will now happen in days. What seemed impossible will be easy to do. This is not because you are strong, but because it is now my time. No force on earth or in hell can stop what I'm about to say. My child, this moment has been planned from the start. I made plans for it before you knew what it meant to wait. Every trial was a scene in the play that built up to this moment of truth. You didn't miss your fate. You were getting ready to hold it. We will never forget you. I was just setting the scene. You were never behind. I was lining up the schedule. Now, everything comes together, and I say one word over your life: change. That word changes everything. Everything about you, who you are, how you feel, and your future fits into my divine plan. The times of chaos and inaction are coming to an end, like a book's last page. When I turn the page, what comes next will have my name all over it. Don't be afraid of things you don't know. When you start over, it can be scary because you have to let go of the old. You can't let the fear of yesterday affect your plans for tomorrow. Let it go now. Forgive yourself for the things you couldn't change and the things you lost. How much you believe you should have done something different. You can't bring any of that with you into this next season. You need to have your hands free for me to do something new. When I open the doors, you won't have to push them. When I tell them to, they will swing wide. The paths I'm clearing won't require you to work hard. They will show up as you take faith-filled steps forward. It's not about effort, it's about being in sync. The heavens are moving to help you. Angels are being sent ahead of you to clear the way, make connections with gods, and bring you supernatural help. There will be times when things happen that don't make sense. They prove something. Every meeting, chance, and open door will be a divine echo of this moment, reminding you that I have already gone before you. You'll go into places you didn't think you'd go. People will like you where they used to turn them down. Doors that were locked will open on their own without any trouble. I'm not just changing your situation, I'm also changing the way you feel. You've been waiting a long time, but I don't forget. I am a God who sets times. My calendar works great. That's right, I don't rush or wait. You thought I put things off, but I was actually just waiting for the right people, time, and level of maturity to come together. That's how you were made to carry what I'm giving you now. It would have been too heavy for you to carry if I had given it to you earlier. But now that you've made it this far, you're ready. There is more strength in you than you think, and now is the time you were born for. So, my love, lift your head. Take deep breaths. The smell of change is in the air around you. Heavy clouds from the past are breaking apart, letting light through. Now the wait is over. It's time to leave the desert and enter the land of promise. It's time for you to move from endurance to fulfillment. Now is the time for the prayers you thought were forgotten to come true. You are at the threshold of your fate, and I tell you to go through it. Do not think twice. Don't look back. Don't question what I've already said is true. Now is your holy hour. Bring back your hope. Believe in your heart that good things can still happen, that joy can come back, and that miracles are still going on. In the distance, you can hear the sound of breakthrough. It's getting closer with each beat. What seemed impossible at first is now certain to happen because I said so. My timing is ideal, my plan is solid, and I will keep my promise. Your story doesn't end here. This is the part where my glory starts to show through you. Say to Jesus, "Cleanse and renew my heart." If you really want to be pure, share this video too. You are about to enter your divine future, But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided e-books and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.